What's going on, everybody? Adam Solowitz here. Today, we're going to be talking about pickling. This is going to be a 3-part series, and welcome to part 1. Okay, today we're going to be pickling cucumber, cabbage, using my grandmother's recipe. This is a traditional pickling recipe using a salt brine. Of course, we have kosher salt, red pepper flake, dill, whole fresh garlic cloves, the secret ingredient, rye bread. And you may be asking, why rye bread? Well, rye bread is a sour dough. So a rye bread has a starter. And what is a starter in a sourdough? Well, it's fermentation. So the rye bread helps with the fermentation process of the pickles and actually helps make the pickle brine more sour, creating more flavor. Same thing with the caraway seeds in the rye bread. It helps just add another element of flavor. So what is pickling, you may ask? Well, pickling is a way of preserving product and adding or infusing flavor into product. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So today, like I said, it's gonna be cucumber and cabbage for part 1. And we're also gonna do meats. So if you're just tuning in, hit that subscribe button and turn that bell icon on. So this way you can be notified when I upload a new video, especially for this pickling series. It's gonna be pretty awesome. So now, let's get to making the brine and getting these pickles ready to go. Okay, let's get the cabbage prepped. So we're just gonna slice it in half. Then as you can see, there's the core. So we wanna take that core out. So all I do is just go down the center. And goodbye core. So for this recipe, it just calls for a half a cabbage. I'm just gonna slice this half, like so. Turn it this way, and we're gonna thinly slice it. So now we're gonna take our mason jar, we're gonna take our rye bread, and we're gonna put it into the side of the mason jar, just like so. And then we're gonna just start piling that cabbage into the mason jar. So we have the jar halfway filled up. We're gonna take some of our fresh garlic cloves, and we're gonna do about 3 of them, and just kind of shove them in there, like so. Some of our dill, just a few sprigs. Now, we're just gonna finish stuffing the mason jar with the cabbage. All right, now it's pickle time. So I have some Persian cucumbers here. I love Persian cucumbers just because of the size of them. They're pretty manageable. So basically the same thing. We're gonna take our rye bread and just gonna put it on the side there. And then we're just gonna take our Persian cucumbers and fit as many as we possibly can into the jar for the pickle. So doing the same thing, got some fresh garlic cloves, and we're just gonna stick them down the center because it's just an empty spot there. We'll do one more. So there's about 4 in here. And dill. So again, just in the center. And that is it. So that jar is ready to go. So now, let's get to making the brine. So we're gonna take some red pepper flake, about a tablespoon, and this is gonna be enough brine to fill both jars. Salt, so 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. So there we go. I have 32 ounces. We're just gonna pour in there like so. And we're just gonna give it a whisk. And we're gonna whisk until the salt is dissolved. All right, looking good. And we don't wanna use warm water or hot water. We're actually using just room temperature or cold water because this is not a hot brine, this is a cool brine. And that is that. So now, let's get this water into the jars with our pickles and our cabbage. Okay, and there we have it. Our pickled cucumbers and pickled cabbage. We sealed up the mason jars, so you're gonna wanna leave these out in a temperature controlled environment between 70 and 75 degrees, between 5 days to 7 days or a week. So for me, I left them out in my kitchen for a week. Now about 3 days into the pickle, you're gonna wanna open up the top, release some of the pressure, because again, it is a fermentation. It will become carbonated just a tad. So I have some here that I started a week ago, and I haven't had a chance to try them yet. So this is gonna be a first. We're gonna pop open the pickles first. Oh, I hope you can hear that. Wow. Whew, that smells amazing. Woo-hoo. It smells so good. Stuff, ooh, I made a little mess. Stuff like this gets me really excited. We're gonna do the sauerkraut now. All right, after some struggles, I got the cabbage open. Let's give that a whiff. Woo! That smells amazing. All right, let's pull out one of the pickles. Oh yeah, looks amazing. That is absolutely perfect. That is so good. Wow. Come on. My little girl wants to try it. Let's try the cabbage now. Oh yeah, phenomenal. That is really, really, really good. Today is part 1 of the pickling series. We did cabbage and we did cucumber, pickles. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe so you can tune in every week for new recipes, tips, and tricks. And to stay tuned for part 2 of the pickling series and part 3 of the pickling series. My name is Adam Solowitz, and as always, eat well.